Fascinating. It's like I'll come in at extra hours and do extra things because I want us to be a part of each other's lives.
Yeah.
One of the things that stuck with me is esteemable people do esteemable things. Because people are in relationships. People are in relationships with the drugs and alcohol. People are in relationships with humans. People are in relationships with jobs. People are in relationships with their own selves, and they're living a lie every single day. But it's familiarity. But I see one of the biggest issues I notice, and it's very obvious to me, is just that people's perspectives of, especially in America, are so different. It's like, of course, here in Los Angeles, like or in Beverly Hills, or you would never like want to have a gun. It just seems silly. It'd be like, where would you even put it? But where I'm from, like, you would certainly have a gun. You might not have it on you, but you would have one for safety. But it's just like it's interesting how the two sides can't see how the other one would make sense. I now show up for the podcast because the listeners show up for me. I'm realizing that I have to daily show up for myself if I want my life to be what I want it to be.
Right.
It is a battle. So much of that is even the things that I learned in AA is just getting going, like contrary action. Take the next right action, whatever it is, no matter how I feel, even if I feel like I'm a piece of shit or I'm not worth something or that nobody loves me or that nobody ever loved me. Like no matter what.
All true. You're worthless. No one loves you. Yeah, probably true.
But get up and and make my fucking bed. And because then once I do that, I'm going to go to the next thing. And then suddenly I'm in the living room and I maybe there's an egg grilling in the other room and I'm suddenly in control of my life and my feelings and my negative thoughts aren't in control anymore. Say if there's something in your place, a cupboard or something that's covered with newspapers or junk or whatever, you move it off, you put a plant there, right? So now you've cleaned off your cupboard, you have a plant. Now the plant's going to need water each day. So next thing you know, now you're taking care of something each day. It's like it's interesting how quickly the things multiply.
Absolutely.
And especially when you are commingling with others, that's when you have to, sometimes you have to not be right just for everybody to be okay. That ego's a trap.
Yes.
The world that I live in, that I see, is a lot much better than the world that's online. And I think people are starting to realize that.
Yeah, I think they are too.